Welcome to the 22-day challenge, day 7. It's a pretty good day. The Texans won. Wasn't really sure they were going to, but they won, so we're all excited. So we're going to do something a little different today. Before we do the push-ups, I'm going to do my call-outs, and then I'm going to share some PTSD facts that I told you guys that I'd be sharing some information about PTSD as we go through this. So before we do that, I want to start by calling out Peter Velez. Pete Velez is former Navy, and it's kind of a twofold thing because I'm calling him out, but I don't expect him to do one push-up. I expect his son, Tony, to step up to the plate. So, Tony Velez, you've been challenged. Other than that, I want to challenge Mark Carruthers, Juan Lerma, David Taylor, Matthew Warden, and Paul McCann. So, dealing with that, we're going to talk about some facts about PTSD. So, here's some facts that I pulled out that are legitimate facts and verifiable. And we're going to start off with a lot of people think that if they get diagnosed with PTSD, that'll get better over time. It won't, at least not without treatment. One of the big things is that PTSD can cause very negative reactions from someone who has it. And those things can be triggered in a moment by either a memory, an image, a sound, or a smell. All right? Roughly half of those who seek help, out of half of them, out of everybody that seeks help, about half of them get maybe minimal treatment and help. Okay, one of the reasons due to that is that our federal government doesn't provide enough money to take care of veterans. You know, for treatment, for services. A lot of times, like from my experience, I see my therapist maybe every 3 weeks. Not because he doesn't want to see me, not because I'm a jerk, but he's got to try and make as much room as possible in his daily schedule to see as many people as possible, which tells you that there's not enough resources to have enough therapists to go around. And to see the psychiatrist, that's probably every couple of months. 22 veterans commit suicide every day because of PTSD. PTSD leads to alcohol and drug abuse. It also leads to and is a huge part of the responsibility for violence, whether it be domestic violence, whatever kind of violence. Apparently there's something that happens inside of us where we kind of, I don't want to say lose it because we need to be accountable for our actions, but things happen, okay? People that have PTSD are more likely to be divorced, single, or homeless. And right now, there's about 200,000 vets that go homeless every night. Here's something that bothers me a lot. Many female vets that have PTSD or who should be diagnosed with PTSD do not receive any help because they weren't in direct combat. Hey, man, we always say to everybody that you serve, you serve. So I don't get why there's a distinction between them, and that's not right and it's not fair. Many veterans do not seek help for PTSD because they're afraid of the label. They're afraid of the mental health thing. They're afraid that it's going to hurt them at work. Those are all myths, by the way. Maybe not so much from our government, but from the John Q. public, from everybody watching this video. Most people are usually pretty receptive to veterans and what we go through. So those are some of our helpful hints and facts. We'll go through some more later on. But well, before we do our push-ups, Michael's going to step in here and he's going to read our veteran-owned businesses that we're going to highlight today. So, Michael, come on over here.
Hey guys, today our veteran-owned businesses are Women's Holsters and Veterans Empowerment Service of Houston.
And I'm going to say something about Women's Holsters. It's a very wonderful thing. They focus on the shooting needs of women and having a mother and a sister. I very much like the fact that they know how to defend themselves if necessary. Obviously, they don't have to. They've got folks like my brother and I, Clint Bischoff, my sister's husband, who's a great guy to do that. But it's a very good thing that I think everyone should learn to defend themselves. And I think that they do something special for them is really good because if you go like places like Cabela's, there's not a huge women's section for the avid shooter, right? So on top of that, I wanted to give an update. Yesterday, I called out some folks in my family about honoring my father and my grandfather, and I'm very proud to say my brother Anthony Rodriguez is going to step up and do my dad's 22 a day. And my Uncle Bert Rodriguez is going to do those for my grandfather, Alicio Rodriguez. So that being said, Michael, it's time to push the floor. Here we go, 22 push-ups. Oh, I'm sore. Ready? Come on.
Oh man, I'm sore.
No excuse. And another one falls to the old man. So, anyway, guys, that's it tonight. Not a lot of humor.
Hey,
I want to share a lot of facts, but
I finished my 3 seconds after you. That's a lie.
I still whooped you. Anyway, enough of that. So, you guys enjoy the videos. Please like them. If you, I'm gonna put a link to my YouTube page. I'm trying to use that to raise money, so people who are sponsoring me see the videos, they see the likes, they'll donate. So please follow the link down below, and we'll see you tomorrow.